Hello! Fangrafer here, getting back to more Minish Cap. Last time, we finally gained access to Castle Wilds, and we gained 3 golden kinstone pieces. Quite mysterious, that. And yeah, those of you who seem interested in, my real-life debacles and whatnot, at the time of recording this, I don't yet know if the package arrived, but you're welcome to ask me in the comments, and I will probably reply, to how it is, because I'm recording this a little bit after I finished recording the last episode, because that's how I usually do it when I record. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is when I record. Monday and Wednesday I record 2 episodes, and Friday I record 1, so just so you know how things look there. And after that, when we enter December, which we'll do on Thursday, I might record the rest of the game in 1 weekend. And that's mostly because I won't be able to record close to around Christmas, because I'm gonna start working, and I'm gonna have a lot of visitors here. Mainly my grandma and the night before, and the night between the 23rd and 24th. My sister, her son, and their dog is gonna be sleeping here, so I won't be able to record it all around that time. So I'm gonna try to finish off this LP, recording-wise and editing-wise, before that. But it's time to continue on. So, by fusing with these mysterious statues, we see that they seem to have a piece each. And luckily we do have the kinstone pieces we need. So fusing with a statue not only gives it a super happy smile, but it cracks the rock a little bit. So let's go to number 2. Who wants this one? And he also gets a super happy smile. And now for the final one. There we go. They're all super happy and open a path for us. Welcome to the Wind Ruins. We're finally on the pathway to our next dungeon. Let's drop a bomb here. Come on. Thank you. And get our hands on a blue kinstone piece. This is red armor's nice. You touch them and they wake up, and then you pretty much slash them. We have a red Tektite. This one is not activated. And we have a Minish house over here, so maybe he can provide us with some info. These soldier statues here were built by the Minish ages ago to help humans. It's kind of a secret, but there are a switch inside that turns them on or off. So there's a switch inside these statues, so the stone soldiers, as I'm gonna call them now. So, climb on in, because the shield has a letter on it, and there's a switch, and he's now awake. So let's get moving. We need to get him out of the way, and thus we need to kill him. And we can progress onward. Can attack this, nothing there, and there we go. There's some red Tektites here, which we now one-shot with our white sword, which feels nice. So let's climb up here. Also, if you look over here, there's a Minish house just below our... yeah, there's a Minish house here, just below the HUD. So, if we turn into a Minish, sadly no way for us to get past. So yeah, there's no way for us to visit that Minish hole. At least not for the time being. So let's climb on up. Yeah, we have a new enemy that you saw a little glimpse of up here. There you are. If you want to wake up again, come on. Come on up, you're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Well, let's leave and come back then. There you are, bucko! That was a lever. They're pretty well established within Zelda lore. But we can actually turn into a Minish here. And using this one, we can actually reach that Minish hole. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I've never been in here. Because every time I play this, I forget about the Minish hole over here. Or in here rather, so... yeah, this is the first time I experienced this place. Go away. Here we go, we get a piece of art. I say pretty well worth it for exploring this place. And you know, a piece of heart puts us a lot closer to more health. And in a game like this, that might be useful. So let's head back on our original pathway. Because we do need to turn on this stone soldier and let's make this easier on ourselves by getting rid of these snakes. Ow. There we go. So let's move on. Here we go. This thing is now awake. So let's grow back. And let's wake you up for real and kill you. Gee, those statues have the worst existence ever. They wake up after hundreds of years only to get killed because they're simply in the way. Oh man, there we go. Another tech type dealt with. Also another interesting thing, if you go up here, there is something up here. You can see a little bit up in the corner there, so we're getting closer and closer to finding out whatever that is. So, yeah, these guys, as usual, they wake up whenever we touch them. However, notice the guy down there. He woke up as soon as we were close to him. Not necessarily touching him, but close to him. And blocked this area. So, we get 50 mysterious shells. And 50 rupees. So, if we turn into a Minish, he returns to his position. Behold, the one time we need to shut off one of these. But yeah, you need to shut him off to be able to pass, so get rid of that snake. Be careful because under one of these rocks there should be an enemy, if I recall. There, we had another snake and a green Kenstone piece. Lovely. Yep, there we have one of those beetles hiding under rocks. And that opened up the path. And on the other ones. So yeah, we have another lever there. Get some money for that. And we have finally reached what this area was. The Fortress of Winds. Believe it or not, we have reached the next dungeon. But we'll deal with that next time. So thank you all for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.